when I was thinking about what had happened in The Fortunes of John de Courcy, there were certain things that stood out, and I wanted to know more about them. And the character of the healer woman, she had a tiny little part in the first book, but she just sort of stuck in there, and I was wanting to find out more about the plague and how people survived the plague, how many people survived, what was the effect on the city. But while I was researching about the plague, I came across more and more stuff about witchcraft and the figures for how many women, very few men, mostly women, were killed as witches, as sorceresses, during the 16th century. Were massive. So many women killed, and the majority of them, there was really very little to convict them on. They were convicted. They'd have an argument with a neighbour that some woman would maybe be eyeing up somebody else's husband, and before you knew it, she was accused of being a witch and was, hung. It was horrific, and so I thought there's a lot to be looked at here. And also, what came across very strongly was the lack of the suspicion of healing women, of women with healing powers. That there weren't really doctors. There were strange, sort of quackish type doctors, but there were a lot of women with quite strong healing powers, and there was this fine balance between, yes, we want you to heal us, but if you're feeling too powerful, we don't like that. And then you were always walking this very, very sharp edge between being a really helpful, useful bit of the community. You'd be constantly making people better and helping them. But also that could turn in an instant, and people would say, no, she's using the powers of the devil, and you'd be put to death. Extraordinary. So I thought, well, there's got to be more investigations here. So that's where it started from. It was that balance really between the plague spreading and the healing.